guys, you already know me. And my name is Hemant, and I have been working with SoftServ since 2014. Now my partner has been changed. That will be my bouncers for today. Neeraj, I'm not going to tell everything about you, so you can tell about yourself.
My name is Neeraj, and I have been working with SoftServ since 2019, and I am a senior software engineer. So, this is
guys, today we are going to be present advancing AwareIM for the thermal level designing and printing. So,
Hemant, do you remember when we working with one client to create a shipping labels and product details? So we cannot achieve the with AwareIM on AwareIM.
yeah.
And we no need to create the label without AwareIM.
Neeraj, I have remembered that, and
One of our member Brit, I hope familiar with labels because you belongs to manufacturing industry and shipping industry. So, our mainly engineering to create a label. Our engineering in three things. One is create, other is print, design, and third is print. To create any label, these are the labels and different size and designs. And this is the labels to industry purpose and manufacturing purpose. So let's start the demo. Firstly, we create a label on our tool.
now we are creating a label. Neeraj, can you click on the label setup?
Yeah.
Now you can is the entry in the width and the height. M is the units of the width and height right now. So can you do for you to up?
Save it.
Please click on save. Actually, this is a particular canvas has been rendered on that. The size of the canvas has been rendered on that. Now we need to create a label. How can we design? Then first of all, we need to click on the text button.
This is provide a drag and drop facility.
Generally, whenever we create a logo, we need an image, we need a logo. So can you drag and drop an image? That's a simple logo has been created. Now you can print via the click on the generate PDF. First we need to download the PDF. Click on it. This logo has been created in PDF format. Now we need to click on the printer. After that we can set up our printer.
First of all, you see.
Now it is very simple and
Very simple.
yeah, that's very simple.
Yeah, Britt. So Britt, what happens is, do you have more thing to display here? Or maybe your question would be answered in next slides, otherwise I'm here.
Guys, when you that's will be that's the introduction. We are developing a user-friendly online tool. Currently, this tool in the POC stage, and they allow user to design and print barcode shipping items, shipping product labels.
Existing design and print software is often desktop expensive and inaccessible to many users. This functionality is dragged off functionality right now, so you can make easily any design and affordable also. So demo is this is workflow.
This is actually a simple workflow. How can we create create a label? So first of all, we are giving the input of width and the height via the AwareIM box. AwareIM boxes all the height and width in the millimeters. After that, we convert the millimeter to pixels, and where we get a formula 1 mm equal to 3.77957 pixels. Yeah. After that, we render the label on the canvas, and after that we download the PDF and print on the labels. That's a simple workflow.
And this is the architecture. We use the Fabric.js, QR code.js, and barcode.js, and PDF.js also.
We have the many key features. First of all, the accessibility. That's enable user to design and print the label from anywhere. Actually, we use the SaaS, and that's the ease of use. We use the drag and drop facility to creating the labels. Second is customizability. Third one is customizability. We support labels of various apps, various size and formats. We can change the shape and size via the text boxes. And another one, cost effective. That's a very most important point. That's elevate the need for costly desktop software upgrades.
Any question?
I'll come. Wonderful. Go back to the application. Now what happens is, many of you guys have been working in logistics, or your applications are managing product catalogs, or maybe shipping labels, right? Now what happens is, the barcode labels, it is altogether a different technology which is called as thermal transfer or direct thermal printing, right? In our offices, like the printers we have are laser cut printers, right? Where we can have A3 paper, A5 paper, letter type papers print through those Windows printers, right? Now this thermal technology is altogether different, right? This paper is different. Paper has a thermal coating on it, and it has a size, right? For an example, this one. If you look at these labels, in different countries, like units are same. Here we say that this is 50 mm by 25 mm, right? Now the problem is the engine unit is in mm, or you can call it as in inches, right? 4 by 6 inches, which is 100 mm by 150 mm. When we order something from Amazon, the box which we get, and the label which is printed on it, it is 4 inch by 6 inch, right? This one is 50 mm by 25 mm, okay? Now the problem is, engineering unit of these labels are or inches, but our computer understands pixels, right? So important piece is this conversion. Engineering unit to pixel, so like to pixel. Now printer is altogether DPI. Now printer does not know printer does not know pixel. Printer works on DPI, right? So AwareIM, or there are many applications which actually do not provide this functionality, where you can design and print customized labels from your application directly, because because the technology is altogether different. This conversion from to pixel to DPI is altogether different, right? So what we have done is like we have another business vertical which actually deals in barcode products. So these labels are manufactured by us, and these are our in-house products. So many of our research, many of our R&D products related to software are around these thermal technology, thermal transfer and direct thermal technology. Okay, so AwareIM does not provide this functionality. We were also dependent. Like we are entering data into Aware application, we can get CSV out of it, but like how do we print it? We have tried MS Paint, we have tried MS Word, where we have designed a beautiful label, but when it comes to printing, it is never close, right? We actually tried Canva as well, but you can create inspirational design, okay, how my label can look, but you cannot really get the right label, right? So we needed a tool. We wanted to expand and enhance AwareIM's capability so that it can give us flexibility to design a label, collect the data from Aware objects itself, and then directly print it, right? So in this industry, if you can see in one row there are two labels. Okay, it is called as two-up, right? In some cases, there are four labels. It is called as four-up. Do we have this one? This size is it is like 75 by 35 mm. I believe this is right. Yes, kitna? Yeah, this is 75 mm by 50 mm. This is single up, one up, right? Only one label in one row. Now, so many dynamic label sizes, like there are 1,000 label sizes, right? So what we have done is first click on label setup, and you can define. Click on label setup. Just click OK. Through label setup, we can define the width and height in mm, and then label across means 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, so that our application can design it accordingly. Okay? And then what is the next one? Label gap. So printers are very smart. There are sensors installed in these printers. If you see at the label row, there is a gap of 3 mm. So standard is 3 mm, but like manufacturer can make it 1.5 mm, 2 mm, right? So you have to make sure that you are defining the gap of these two labels correctly. That is why we have these parameters. Once the label is set up, you can define 100 by 100 and say okay, save. Now we have a canvas here, which is, in engineering terms, this is 100 mm by 100 mm. What are the elements? You can drag and drop text here. You can add QR code here. You can add barcode here. You can add product images here, right? And this is what Neeraj and Hemant walked us through by dragging and dropping the elements here. Now, this can be done in MS Paint, this can be done in Canva, as I mentioned, but that conversion, engineering conversion from to pixel to DPI, that is impossible, right? So once we generate a PDF out of it, that PDF is a customized one. It is not a PDF where you can print it through any printer. That printer, that PDF has the dimensions of 100 mm by 100 mm, gap is 3 mm. So like you can print 1,000 of labels, okay? And these are the thermal printers. It has altogether different technology. Suresh, open it up. So this is a thermal printer, okay? Now this is a label roll. It has a thermostat. So, this one is a thermal transfer. These are sort of ribbons which are used in these thermal printers, okay? This is the ribbon, this is the label roll. So this is a desktop printer attached with our computer. Once your PDF is generated and once you print with the same size like 50 by 25, for an example in this like in this session 50 by 25 tour, our roll is already there and the print was out of this printer, right? So this was our attempt, and we are developing to make a small BSV to showcase you how we can do that, right? So if you can go to our presentation. Now I need to see if an AI tool can give us this code, right? Go to the architecture. Yeah, so it's simple. These are all JS libraries. For PDF generation, we have used PDF.js. For barcode and QR code generation, we have used JS barcode library. For HTML canvas capability for drag and drop, we have used HTML5. For QR code, styling JS, and then document and media to save the PDFs and that sort of stuff. So this is all about. Now we are open for questions. Yes, sir.
5 months alone at a rollout, they printed 40,000 labels for moving PO receipts to either point of use or in a rack. The problem that they have is that in some cases they need to have a constant roll with no gap. It's just a constant roll. And they need to print different formats, one after another, based upon the data that's being printed. They also have another customer has shipment requirements to their customers, and the shipping label that they affix, not including UPS or that type of thing, we're talking identification labels, have to vary. And they don't want to batch all of their shipment line from one customer followed by another. That means we have to have different demand labels printed based upon the data that's being received to be printed. Any comments there?
I would say yes. So your first requirement was a roll without gap, right? So if I talk, I'll specifically talk about this tool, we have taken care of it, right? So we can define gap as 0 and PDF will be generated that way. Yes. Another engineering term with 0 margin is that, sensor won't work. Sensor of this printer won't work, right? So it's gonna be a continuous printing, right? So if you feed it with a continuous paper, it's gonna be same, right? But yes, that is the reason we have taken care of that label gap, because I know this is customizable, because label roll thickness plays a very important role, right? Like I've seen some of the customers whose label size is like this. So they are using an external roller, right? Inside, in place of feeding the label roll inside this printer, they have another arrangement where they have installed big rolls of labels where hundreds of thousands of labels are printing. So yes, that gap can be managed here. It can be 3 mm or either 0.
Okay, and so once you've got label formats made, how are you storing them within Aware? Are they related as an object of some sort?
Yeah, so what we have done is, I'll show you another application, like we have not achieved it in Aware, right? So this is all outside Aware, okay? So PDF is generated, PDF is saved in PDF is saved in file system of your server, you can retrieve that PDF. But like I can, if you are interested, I can show you another application which is guru of this POC, right? So I can give you a quick walkthrough of that. If you can open up Blackboard Canvas. Okay, I see. All right. If you click on label setup, this is working. Okay. Say design name. First, say design name. Who is the expert in this? You know? Come on, come. What is our inspiration grid? This is not Aware. Okay, this is something else. But keeping reference of this, we are developing that tool in Aware. So as of now, it is not connected to Aware objects, but yes, this is what our intention is. So we have created a small PSV to showcase that capability. But I will still take 1 minute to showcase this one. What is the size we use? 100 by 100. Okay, design it. The text. In this application, everything is dynamic. You can select a barcode type and generate a barcode out of it. So we are replacing the roll of 75 by 50 mm here. Meanwhile, it has some other features as well. If you can scroll down and show the Excel one. So what happens is, let's say we have 1,000 labels or we have 50,000 labels, right? So we can get a CSV out of any application, right? And yes, and then we can upload that CSV here. It's gonna design a PDF. Let's say your CSV has 50,000 records. So once you import, this PDF will have 50,000 labels, and then you just print it.
Okay, but don't misunderstand here. So in this scenario, I'm trying to print a label for SoftServ. That's SoftServ's demanded label that we have to put on SoftServ's shipment. I've got Apple Corporation shipment, and Apple wants their label in their format. And the customer who is shipping to both you and Apple does not want to batch their shipments in order to batch their labels. And the shipment is coming for SoftServ. They want the SoftServ label to be served with the data representing that shipment for SoftServ. The next shipment coming down the line is going to Apple, and they want the Apple label to print in the Apple format with the Apple data without having to have multiple printers. Don't want that. They want a single printer, one roll stock, different labels based on each shipment, and the data characteristics of each shipment driving the label format to be printed.
Yes, Brett. So what we can do is, we can create two designs here. I'm going to show it here. Okay. Yeah.
There are multiple different kinds of labels that you want to print sequentially without having to break the content, right? So right now, this requirement is partially fulfilled by it, wherein if you upload the Excel, like the Excel that is being created right now, so you can have Apple, Samsung, or whatever you want there in Excel, and you print them all sequentially. What right now does not do is that SoftServ logo, the image that you uploaded, that is still not configurable, but that can easily be achieved through maybe a URL or some kind of attribute.
If you can do that, then the customer does not have to have multiple printers pre-staged, and that's an important thing.
So partially, like any text information, you can put that in Excel file. It actually shows you, a mapping dialog. Once you upload that Excel, it shows you a dialog wherein you can map, just like AwareIM's import feature. You map all the columns with the element attributes that you want. Similarly, you can map those information.
Yeah, one point from my side here on your topic, that these thermal printers are not meant for image printing, right? So most of these shipping labels don't have images, right? It's only either QR code, barcode, labels, and like text, right? So what we have done is you import, like, if you still want to print if you still want to print labels with multiple images, let's say one for Apple, another one is for Microsoft, you can create two designs and then upload two different files. You don't need to change printer, you don't need to change the label stock, right? Just first edit, like have two designs, one for Apple, another one is for Microsoft. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so he was doing an Excel file. What if you need the name and address,
Yeah, this is what we are doing now. We are creating an Excel with some multiple data. We are gonna import it into this tool, and then it is gonna print.
Without headings, right? You import it without headings?
Without heading, yeah. So, show me the Excel first. Show me the Excel. Okay, so what is A1? AIDC is what? AIDC. So these are 5 records. Okay. So we have created an Excel which has 5 records. Okay. Now show me the application. Now this AIDC, consider this as a label. Okay. This is gonna replace with those 5 values which we have put in Excel file. Okay. So how we'll do that is, now, one second. We have uploaded the Excel. Our tool has read that Excel file. It has found that it has one column. And in our design, we have one label with name AIDC. So it has identified. Now it is asking, that how you want to map. Let's imagine a case where you have multiple labels and multiple data points. Right, and then you want to parameterize it. This is how it's gonna show all the data labels, right? Say save changes. Now this is the PDF generated with all 5 records. Once you print it, so if you see this PDF, right? PDF is generated in a way where this gap is 3 mm. Right, and this is 75 mm by 50 mm. That's how the engine is working here, right? And now, would you like to print it? It is working. Print it. Now, one second. This is the printer model which is attached to the computer. It is a Taiwan product. TSC is the brand, and this is TSC T244. It is the make and model. So it is already installed on that laptop. So it is coming. So we have to select the right printer, right? Paper size. Now this is how it looks.
So, again, just to circle back, this would be the correct graphic for this one, there'd be a different graphic
Right.
made on the next one, etc.
Right, right. Okay.
So the way you would make it work with Aware is that you would have Aware create a CSV file and load it in this program, right?
In fact, if we have to do this in Aware, we can directly connect it with objects. This is what our intention is.
Okay.
Right? We don't need to, but what I'm saying is this tool can be used if you have, for an example, if you are a registered vendor on Amazon, right? You can download your data because you have to self-ship it, self-ship, right? There are two shipping models from Amazon. Either Amazon ships the material on its own or vendor can ship it, right? But like you have to print Amazon's label. So you can import it or like you are using any ERP application, export the data into CSV file, import it into this tool and get your labels done.
And that's available right now?
It is not, but yes, we can work on it. It would look exactly like this. We just wanted to share knowledge that what could be done. It is always thinking inside the box and outside the box. So it's that effort. You have any question? You were asking something.
It was more as a comment, the fact that you guys turn AwareIM into a graphic design program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's really good.
Necessity is the, what do you call it? Avishkar?
Mother of inventions.
Necessity is the mother of invention. Right? So we needed it, so we worked on it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
This eliminates having a label program, you just use this.
I'll tell you one thing. Why we are working on this product is because in this industry, printers are available. None of the printer provide designing software. There are certain designing software like Bartender, Nice Label. They are extremely expensive. Second, all these applications are desktop applications. Desktop means if it is not on cloud, and if you are sitting here in Jaipur, you really cannot print your labels, right? All the applications are desktop applications because any application which needs OS integration, drivers integration, because this is hardware, right? It needs driver and everything. So cloud or web application does not give you that flexibility. So most of the manufacturers have developed desktop applications. Cloud applications are not there.
Plus you gotta export the data.
Right.
In this case, you don't have to.
Right. That is the reason.
It's easier to use. I've used Bartender and all of those. This is easier.
Yes, this is what we are thinking about it because we have one license of Bartender. It is very hard to understand their subscription model. You know, whenever I inquire that I need 2 more licenses, they give me so long list. And I said, do I really need it? What is server? What is so? I thought let's create our own application and let's solve our purpose. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, Wendy.
Is it possible you show us how to integrate in the AwareIM?
Can you please come again?
Can you please show to us how to integrate in AwareIM?
Sure, we can do that. What we can do is park your question for tomorrow. We have to believe me. What I'm saying is we have 2 hours tomorrow to show and tell. Okay, so whatever comes to anyone's mind and whoever wants to showcase anything, I think we can have 30 minutes for that and we can display it there.
Okay, one second.
Yes, sir.
Is it possible the QR code have a logo in the center?
It is possible. There are paid plugins for that. We are using free one which does not have logo or image inside it. There are tools, there are plugins available for QR code generation which has image in center, but those are paid one. We always look for economical thing. That's why. So we thought we can put an image above it, and that could solve our purpose. But yes, you are right. There are paid plugins available. There are paid JavaScript libraries available which provide that functionality. We can integrate that.
Can you do
PDF 417 barcode?
PDF 417 barcode. We have not integrated it here, but it's gonna be an evolution. Like we will be evolving the tool once it is live. So
in industry, some people would like to print a label which has information on it about where the material started from and the only place it can go to, which means it's an intelligent barcode at that point. So when they try to scan a location that is not a part of this 417, it won't validate and it'll throw an error and notify somebody that something is wrong. So there's a lot of folks that are working on the so-called smart barcode concept, where it goes through a workflow, so to speak, and at a certain point it's sampled and it advances to the next point. And they want those points stored as values within the barcode itself.
okay, Hemant, take a note of that. PDF 417. Where is Hemant? Okay, take a note of that. All right, thank you very much, guys. We can call it a day for these sessions, and you have 20 minutes with you. Just wash your face and let's meet downstairs.